So I'm thinking about how do I use AI to make marketers' lives easier. So I'm not a marketer myself, but I build things for them. And I think there's a lot of interesting and useful things that are going on in the space of content creation, the tools that can do the really technical stuff that we've been talking about. Obviously, that's really great in terms of efficiency gains. I think there's kind of two other areas that I see that are just maybe starting to come into the forefront here. One is for AI for content strategy. We kind of talked about this a little bit in terms of the way that you can use AI to kind of get away from the blank page. But I actually think that you can go a step further with this, right? So all the way upstream into campaign planning. I think there's a lot of white space for AI to help with ideation as it relates to bringing data together to predict trends. So there's a lot of audience data out there, behavioral data out there. There's a lot of creative performance data. I think that's one of the things that's been really interesting to see is where the industry is no longer just talking about audience and performance data. They're talking about creative data. So I think there's white space there for AI to really start to come in and enable businesses to deliver very targeted, relevant content based on the data they already have. The other area that I see that's probably more related to the DAM world is just streamlining asset organization. So yes, there's content creation, but then there's also like, how do I wrangle everything that I already have? And I think this is where we see particularly the DAM market going, right? AI can help you ensure you're on brand, right, through QA checks. AI can automatically tag your assets. Like people spend a lot of time creating metadata and tagging things. This is an area where AI can definitely help to reduce the time it takes to organize those things. There's approval workflows so that folks can focus more on storytelling rather than manual work. And I think about this a lot in terms of, one of the main things you do on a DAM is search for your content, right? So how can I use AI to make that process easier? So things like AI Visual Search is a product we came out with last year, really help with improving reuse and decreasing that time to market because it's just smarter.